Hey, it's Brittany Watkins here, and I wanted to make this quick video for you. I am actually visiting my little sister in DC, and it is Halloween weekend. And I've been here, and there's all this Halloween candy everywhere. And they're having a Halloween party tonight, and so I got in yesterday. And when I got in, they already had candy and things that they were preparing for tonight, for the party tonight. And so last night we had some dinner and we were out and we had some wine and stuff. And I came home and I ate two mini bags of peanut M&Ms. And I woke up in the morning feeling so crappy. And, you know, I know it's not that big of a deal, like 2 bags of M&Ms, not a big deal. But normally, the old me, that would have just totally sent me into a tailspin. And I would have been like beating myself up and, you know, just feeling really bad. And that would have caused me to eat even more. And I would have probably ate all weekend until Monday and would have started a new diet on Monday. And I know that some of you are probably doing the same kind of pattern. So I put together this tapping script to kind of stop that, because you know you want to be able to have these holidays and you know, feel really good and be able to enjoy them with your family without feeling like you have to beat yourself up. So the first thing that I want to do, so I'm going to take you through a little tapping exercise quickly here. So the first thing that I want you to do is we're going to do the ball of light tapping, and what this does is it connects the emotions that the food triggers in us. It connects the emotions to the people that are around us. So most often when people crave certain foods, it's because it makes them feel a certain special way. And so what I'd like you to do now is I'd like you to see all the candy at your house. And you know, if you have kids, or you know, if you live in a neighborhood, you probably have candy around by now, preparing for Monday. And I want you to see all the Halloween candy there, or if it's not in your house, imagine it being there. And I want you to really feel your draw, feel the attraction to the Halloween candy. And in your mind's eye, I want you to feel those good feelings that you're feeling to the candy, and I want you to scoop them up out of the candy and bring them into your heart. Okay, sometimes I have to do this a couple times for it to really feel like I've got it out of the candy and into my heart. All right, and so then what I want you to do is I want you to start tapping through the points. And what you're going to do is this feeling, this candy feeling that's inside your heart right now, it's going to turn into this big, beautiful, iridescent ball of light. Okay? And what you're going to do is you're going to pass this iridescent ball of light to the people that you're sharing Halloween with. Okay? So if that's your husband, pass it to him. If it's your kids, pass it to them. So you get to decide who you want to pass this ball of light to. Okay? So what I want you to do is just keep tapping through the points, and I want you to feel yourself passing this ball of light from your heart to their heart, whoever they are, and then see them receive this ball of light from you, and then be so happy, and then send it from their heart back to your heart. Okay? So remember what all that candy tastes like in your mind. Feel that like good candy, Halloweeny, sugary feeling, and just pass this taste and all these good feelings from your heart to their heart, and from their heart back to your heart. Okay? And then just keep doing this back and forth. Back and forth. Keep tasting that candy in your mind, feeling that good, exciting feeling of candy and Halloween and celebration and costumes and all the things that go along with Halloween. And just keep sending this feeling back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And if there's another person, or if you have another kid, or if there's somebody else that you want to share this feeling with too, see them there and send this ball of light back and forth to them. Again, remembering what the candy tastes like in your mind and feeling that good, excited kind of Halloween candy feeling. And keep tapping through the points as you send this ball of light back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. I close my eyes when I do it to really imagine it. There's a lot going on here. All right, so take a nice deep breath here. All right, so that's really a way for you to take the good feelings, you know, like I was saying before, a lot of times why we're so tempted by foods is because we're actually connecting to the foods. We're connecting the good feelings to the foods instead of to the people that we're sharing the experience with. And so this is a really good exercise to do before you go to a party or before you have a celebration like this where there's going to be a lot of tempting food around, okay? So that's that part. And you can do that as many times as you want until you get down to a 0. That really takes your craving down to a 0 very quickly. But I want to do a little tapping script for people if you've already kind of like eaten some candy, and if you're kind of in like the guilt-ridden binge cycle a little bit already, we want to stop that right now, so that you don't keep like hurting yourself by eating all this food with all that guilt that you're feeling. Okay, so so if you're feeling any of that right now, just kind of tune into it and start tapping the karate chop point. And repeat after me. Even though I'm so tempted by all the Halloween candy, I choose to forgive myself. Even though I'm so tempted by all the Halloween candy, I choose to love myself anyway. Even though I already ate so much Halloween candy, I choose to know that I'm still a good person. All right, and tapping through the points here. There's just so much candy everywhere. I want to eat it all. It's calling to me. I can't stop thinking about it. Ugh, this is so bad. I'm so bad for wanting all these sweets. But they're just so good. I can't control myself. I feel so out of control around all these sweets. They're just laying around everywhere. I can't stop thinking about them. Even when I've had one piece, I want to have another and another. And it's not okay. I shouldn't be eating this. I totally judge myself for eating like this. I'm so out of control. This is just not okay. I'm not okay. I'm so bad for eating all this candy. I'm ruthlessly judging myself. And I refuse to let myself off the hook. All right, take a nice deep breath here. And just kind of notice how you're feeling about the candy. You're probably noticing some of the guilt kind of subside a little bit. And the shame. And if you are feeling still guilty a little bit, just go back and repeat this video again from the beginning. Okay? So take a nice deep breath here and keep tapping through the points. Even though I've already eaten Halloween candy, maybe it's okay to forgive myself. Maybe it's okay to let myself off the hook this time. Maybe I can choose to forgive myself. As I choose to know that my craving for sweets is just a craving to take care of myself. To be sweet to myself. So I forgive myself for wanting these sweets. I choose to forgive myself for eating these sweets. And instead, I'll decide to do something sweet for myself right now. Maybe I can take a bath, or go get a massage, or even just give myself permission not to do some things on my to-do list. I can just take a break. I could just give myself a break and decide to be really sweet to myself with my thoughts, with my words. Because the truth is, I'm really a good person. And I didn't do anything wrong. So I choose to reward myself just for being me. Not because I did anything special, just for being the person that I am right now. Each day I'm loving myself more and more. And I'm worthy of treating myself sweetly every day. And I choose to make today the day that I start being sweet to myself. Being sweet to myself on purpose. Asking my little inner child how I can be sweet to her. and being still and really listening for the answer. Okay, so take a nice deep breath. And I want to just encourage you here to just do a little check-in with your little 4 or 5-year-old girl and just ask her, what can I do for you to be sweet to you right now? And I promise you, if you're silent and you listen, you will get an answer. And I want to challenge you to do whatever it is that she wants you to do right now in this moment, or as soon as you can, as soon as you possibly can. That's going to help you feel a lot better, a lot more in control, and it's going to reward you just for being who you are, which you are so worthy and deserving of rewards every day. So I hope this was helpful. I hope this was timely, and leave me a comment below this video and let me know how it worked for you, and hope to see you.